So, here we are at the end of a terrifying and heart-pounding ordeal that involved hundreds of thousands of us being left in the dark until the very end. Yes, I'm talking about the Bethesda stream. Bethesda in all their mighty wisdom gave many Fallout fans the chance to stare at a Vault Boy bobblehead and cram every single bit of speculation and debate they had in them into what could only be described as the Brains Trust Twitch chat on LSD. Suffice it to say, there were many theories being thrown around as to what Bethesda were going to reveal to us, from a remaster of Fallout 3 in New Vegas, to a Switch port of Fallout 4, and even theories that it may in fact be news on a new Skyrim game or yet another port of the one we already have. However, none of these were correct, as we were given the gift of a teaser trailer after around 24 hours of Fallout 76, yes. Now, of course it was going to be a Fallout announcement, as the bobblehead and the Fallout style test card suggested it, but even then we were stumped as to what it could even mean. Other theories about the stream included, oh well, this will just keep streaming until E3, or it's just a troll stream, they're just trolling us, and personally I was expecting to see the camera turn to the right and see Todd Howard masturbating furiously before calling us all a bunch of dirty whores and then throwing a copy of Skyrim at the camera. Luckily none of this was the case. So let's talk about Fallout 76 and what we know already and what we can gather from the teaser trailer. For the very few that might not be aware, Vault 76 is one of 17 control vaults across America that have been previously mentioned in Fallout 3 and 4, as well as Fallout 3's DLC, Mothership Zeta. In Fallout 3 you can actually find out information on Vault 76 from a console in the Citadel. From what we can gather from the information, there were supposedly 500 people inhabiting the vault, and that it was supposed to then open its doors again 20 years after the bombs fell, in order for its populace to re-inhabit and, I imagine, reproduce the post-war world. Wow, chicka wow wow, ding dong. The only other thing we know about Vault 76 is the disappearance of one Giles Wollstonecroft, the assistant chief executive of Vault-Tec who had been abducted by aliens whilst inspecting the Vault 76 construction site, and we know this from the captivity log found in Fallout 3's Mothership Zeta DLC. Other than that, I don't know too much about Vault 76, but one thing is for sure, this new game sounds quite interesting. So let's talk about what we might get. As this was only a teaser trailer, we only know the theme and the setting, but what kind of game are Bethesda giving us? As with the speculation regarding what the stream was about, people then began to discuss what format the new Fallout game would have. Some suggested Bethesda may actually be giving us an online version of Fallout, such as a co-op or an MMORPG. Others seem to think it'll be another Fallout 4 DLC, however that is a bit far-fetched, as it does seem a little bit late in the day to be giving us more Fallout 4 content, and the idea of a Fallout 4 DLC taking place in a completely different state seems a bit odd. Personally, I think we're being given a minigame. Yeah, it's far too soon for another full Fallout game to be teased, and it could be a nice little buffer until a new one's revealed to us. I imagine it would be quite larger than a DLC, but one thing's for sure, and that is the story is highly unlikely to feature more than Vault 76 as its focus point. Who knows how it will be set? Will we only see the inside of the vault? Or will we be able to explore a new wasteland, which seems to many to be West Virginia, judging by the song Country Road in the teaser trailer. One thing's for sure, Bethesda seem to think that running an almost 24-hour stream of almost nothing, other than a few intervals of their employees dicking around in front of the camera, including killing the poor sweet Vault Boy Bubblehead, was a good idea before revealing the trailer. Could they have done this sooner? Yes. 12 hours should have been the maximum, and even then, that's pushing it. One other thing I'd like to know myself, what mechanics are we likely to see in the game? Will we be able to build structures like in Fallout 4? What about the game engine? Will it be the same as the one Fallout 4 was built in, or will there have been much needed graphical improvements? We can't really tell by the trailer, as these things are usually designed to look a lot better than they will do in game. So that's what's been going on with Bethesda, and I'm sure like me, you're all finally glad to find out what the big deal was about that long ass stream. So now we wait for more information to be released, whenever that might be, but I'm sure we'll all be keeping our eyes peeled for new updates.